UT Martin head coach Jason Simpson, the Skyhawks now 14th in both polls, coming off a win. They're going to take on the 5th-ranked Missouri State Bears Thursday night, second straight Thursday night game. So give us some thoughts, Coach, and we'll go to some questions.
Sure. Certainly, happy to get the win at home and coming off a hard camp. We had 3 new starting offensive linemen due to some injuries. Certainly was concerned about that. Made some big plays in the game. Got a little sloppy there at times on defense. Gave up some big plays, so disappointed in that aspect of it. Didn't play particularly well on special teams. Gave up a kickoff return. Missed a couple kicks, although we did block a couple kicks. So that was good to see. So a lot of things to improve on. Pleased that the kids prepared well, got an opportunity to get the win, and so now move on to a very quality opponent this week in Missouri State.
So it's obviously a rematch of last year, but you're all both different teams, although you have some of the same parts. So just what have you seen from them? Obviously, people think highly of them to rank them 5th in the country.
Yeah, and it's very deserving. They got a quality team. I hadn't really necessarily, our philosophy is we're more worried about our guys than we are them. But certainly when you turn the tape on and you see experienced quarterback back, outstanding, wide receiver, quality running back, obviously very well coached, and on defense, playing the 4-man front, and seeing good players across the board and good schemes. So it's a tough matchup for us. It certainly is. And then you add that going on the road, so it's a tremendous test for us this week.
Does it help that you have made the road trip though? So the players you have back have all been there before and played in the stadium?
Maybe. I hope so. We have a lot of new players as well, so some of them haven't made this road trip. So, you try to build on anything that you can and look for positives. So hopefully we've been there before. We know where the locker room is. We know how to the field layout and stuff. So maybe some of those things might help us.
And so Zach Wallace picked up where he left off last year, 139 yards, 3 touchdowns. So just having that consistency where you have a new quarterback or a different quarterback, just that running game seemed to do you well.
It did. Like I said, very pleased with having 3 different offensive linemen start last week. But Hatchie will be back this week, at the center position. So that's helpful for us. But Zach played well. He got offensive line, got him to the second level. He ran through some tackles, and good player for us, and very pleased with the other backs. Made some good runs as well. They didn't get as many opportunities, but Sam showed up, and I think he had 80-something yards rushing, and Castleberry didn't get as clean looks as the other 2 got, but was productive in his runs as well.
And then you finished with 577 yards of total offense, and Dresser, who obviously played in the playoffs last year, but back as the regular season starter, 317 yards passing. Were you pleased with his progress?
Oh, certainly so. Very, very, just emotionally very pleased for Dresser, and appreciate him staying here with us for a 6th year and getting the start, and having the 3 touchdowns, and he looked very comfortable. I mean, I think he'll be the first one to tell you that there's some things that he can do better and will do better and clean up. But I'm certainly pleased with his preparation and his confidence that he played with, and so hopefully that's something to build on. And it was good to get Quad Brown in the game as well. And there's some positive things that he did. So we look forward to having 2 guys that when needed can lead our offense.
And then the last question we got for you, obviously you won, so you've got things to work on. You still won. So just how important is it to start that 1-0 and move forward to address those areas?
Well, it certainly doesn't hurt things. Certainly it's easier to make corrections coming off a win. Last year we lost our first game to Western Kentucky. So it doesn't always, equal out to, a season of significance. No, it doesn't guarantee that for sure. But our schedule is certainly very difficult. Missouri State this week and Boise State the next week. But that was one at home. You got to win at home, and I think that's, I know at least 6 in a row at home. So very, very pleased with us, protecting our home field advantage.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time this morning. I know you got a game on Thursday, so best of luck, and then we'll talk to you again next week.
Hey, thank you, guys.